Excel has over 50 chart types, and you wouldn't always know which type will work best with your data. So you can actually change chart types, look at the data in columns A and B. If you want to use this data to quickly create a chart, then simply press Alt F1. That's the column charts, a default type. This may be ideal for the data being shown. There are some options to consider if we go to the Design tab and change chart type. We'll stick with column for now. The current version is called a clustered column. Then there's a stacked column. It makes no difference in this example, but it will in other sets of data. There are other options like 3D type chart. Our example doesn't make a lot of difference amongst various column choices, but this data might be more visually pleasing in a bar chart. We may not always know what's best, but it's worth exploring and knowing that you can easily change the chart type. So for now, we'll leave it at this choice. When working with more multi-dimensional data, as in columns D to H, select this data, create a chart using the more standard techniques, and go to Insert. We'll choose the bar chart option first. Bar chart, use the cluster bar and move to the right so we can see it in the data together. Let's also look at some other options. So we're going to change chart type. Now, when you do click Chart, it activates the Chart Tools ribbon and gives a Design tab and a Format tab. The more important features tend to be on the Design tab. You might want to change the chart type first, but considering some other options within the bar. Here the difference is you'll be seeing fewer bars and you'll see the totals. So sometimes this would be the better choice. There are also other possibilities. Some specialized kinds of charts, some area charts, some XY scattered charts, which you tend to use with more scientific methods, stock charts for stock market type data, surface charts, radar charts for scientific applications. So many variations. So you have the idea that you can easily change the chart type. A lot of data you would work with depicts information over time. So it may be helpful to display information in a line chart. So you can click the Insert tab, choose Line. Usually the fourth choice tends to work best. See the preview under it, and others don't have markers on them. So this is showing the progress of different regions through the year. There seems to be an upward trend. This seems to flow more easily in a line chart than a column chart. When working with line charts, note they tend to be more narrow, so the lines tend to flatten out. It may not be the most readable chart around, but it de-accentuates that there is change from month to month. If you make the line chart narrower and taller, it accentuates the change. Whenever you create a chart, you can change the size by dragging one of the corner handles or side handles and repositioning them. You can move the chart by dragging its border or just inside the border and place it near the data. So there are a variety of chart types to choose using the Change Chart Type button on the Design tab of the ribbon.